Hey guys, Rocky with Wild Edge Outdoors here. Hey, I'm out doing a little turkey hunting this morning. I did have an opportunity this morning, but I kind of blew it, but that's a whole nother video. Anyways, there's a lull in the action right now, and it's a nice day, so I thought I'd just show you my new turkey vest that I got. And I'm probably not going to say this right, but it's by TideWe. That's how it's spelled, TideWe. Anyways, I had never heard of the company before, but I was doing some research and I was looking for one of these that had a built-in backrest, because a lot of places where I go, there's trees, but they're not in the right position. And it's nicer just to be able to put your setup wherever you want. So this was cheaper than the rest of them that I found, and it seemed to have everything that I was looking for. So let's just go through some of the stuff that I found, things I like, things I don't like. First thing I'm going to show you is the color of this one. It seems to green up around here in North Idaho fairly quickly during the turkey season. So I wanted the greener camel pattern. The biggest thing I was looking for was one of these that has the built-in legs on here and the pad. So just unclip the two sides, flip it around like a normal turkey vest. I mean, there's so many of these like that, but then it's got these legs that come out and they got these great big feet on them, and these things are adjustable. You just pull on this little lever, push down, and then these extend out. I'm actually on a little bit of a slope going this way, and I just set it up like this. You can probably see my blind right here. And just sit here, and it's actually very comfortable and sturdy. This morning I had a tom come across the field here that I'm sitting on the edge of and veered off to the side. I should have shot him when he was right out here, but he went around behind me. I ended up having to swivel all the way around trying to shoot behind me, but the vest or chair, whatever you want to call it, it didn't move. It was good and solid. I didn't even have to think about it. It worked quite well for that. I blew it because I just missed. Anyways, so that's one of the things I like a lot about it. I mean, this is the first time I've tried it, but it's good and solid, and I've been comfortable all morning. This is as high as it goes right here. You can actually have it cranked back a little bit more, but we'll go to some other things that I like. This thing has more little compartments. We'll do the inside first. Inside of both sides, and they're identical. They have two little zippered pouches here, and then they've got these little deals here that are really actually nice. They're mesh. You can put your diaphragm calls in there, and you don't really need another case. They stay nice and available, and they're vented so they will dry out and they won't just get all crappy. I was wrong. They're not identical. This one over here has one great big pouch, and this one has two smaller pouches. So those are really nice. I like that part of it. Now let's go on the right side over here. It has what looks like for a box call. I don't own a box call, so I couldn't tell you if it fits in there or not. And they've got these two small pouches for your slate calls. The only problem is I got an old one that's like this, and I can fit it in there, but I can't zip it up, so I'm afraid it'll fall out, so I put it somewhere else. Actually, I've got a little roll of tape in this one for taping that tag on the turkey's leg. And I got another bigger pocket here, and this has shell loops in it. I keep one of my masks in there and my light gloves, so I always know where those are. And it's got another pouch here that is quite large. I'm keeping my snacks in there right now because they fit. Also, what I keep in there is, the stakes for your decoys. You know how they come apart, the old ones anyways. They're always clanking around. I only keep 2 decoys, so I put one of those in here, and then I put the other one on the other side. It's got an identical big big pouch like that over here. So I keep the other one over there. And when I put them in a big pouch with the decoys, I don't know how many times I've lost them. I find them somewhere, laying on the ground. They just come out and they rattle and they clink and clunk. And so anyways, I don't like doing that. So far that's pretty good. And this has a couple of these little places for your diaphragm calls. I keep my little scrubby pad in this one for conditioning my slate call. And they got a pouch here, keeps your strikers in there and they fit. I keep my little crow call in there. And then it's got another little pouch right here, in which I put a water bottle in there right now. Here's the back side of it. This is a nice big pouch in here. The only thing is, they got this nice big pouch, but the frame for this seat, it doesn't allow it to puff out unless I'm putting it in wrong, but I put it together just like the directions say, and so even if you have this out, you only get so much depth in here. But then it's got another little pouch right here that's, I don't know about that big. I keep more snacks in there. And then of course you can unclip these to open this up. And there's a pouch right here that I believe your hydration bladder just lays in there. And then Velcro that up, and then it comes up here, and then your tubing comes out through here and attaches over here. So overall, I really like this. In fact, the only drawback is I've got an old slate call that doesn't fit in this. It's got so many pockets in it. I mean, I don't even know how I could fill them all, and it's not heavy. I do put my 2 decoys that I have. They aren't new, they're quite old too, but I stick those in there in this big pouch. My blind here, I roll that up and put that in there. Got one of these Mojo tail chasers that I put this in that also. Carried everything out here for me except my camera gear. So yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with it. I kind of wish these turkey vests would have some way of zipping up the sides or something like that, so because when you got stuff like this and bigger stuff, I'm just afraid it can just kind of drop out. But I paid I think about $140 for this, and actually if you go on the TideWe site they have promos, so I got some money off. So far it's a nice vest. I like it. I like it better than the one I had. It was a cheaper one I've had from Cabela's for many years, which it worked great, but I wanted something with a built-in chair because I go all kinds of places where you got to set up quick, and to find that tree that you can lean against and sit there comfortably for quite a while, sometimes it's not too easy. It's easy to get on and off. It's got all kinds of adjustability for bigger people. In fact, I think I've got it as small as it can go. I'm 5'9", 5'10", but it was easy to put on over my big coat this morning, and it was comfortable walking out here. This is padded pretty good. I didn't feel uncomfortable at all sitting out here, other than I got cold eventually. I'll leave a link to it in the description. You can check it out, see what you think. If any of you guys have any comments about it, or if you see something that it's missing or things you like about it, put those in the comments. Let me know. Let's tell me what you like and what you don't like about the vest that you've got. All right, we'll see you later.